Uh, Hello guys. This here is a recording for Hero of the Storm, and this here is me testing Graymane build. The uh, previous recording I did was kind of weird with Graymane because like it was a bit dark. Like I didn't like you guys weren't seeing my character that often, so I decided to make a brand new recording. But this time it's basically me showing Graymane at his peak performance with his peak build. Basically, the best the best Graymane, pretty much. The best all Graymane can be, pretty much, in his peak. So I'm gonna go ahead here and maybe lower this a little bit and just continue. So what am I gonna be talking about here? I'm gonna be talking about how to play Graymane at his peak level. And when you are playing Graymane, you are like a finisher. You are an assassin, and your goal during team fight is to clean up pretty much, right? You are a burst damage character, and so you gotta be patient. You gotta find those angles. I mean, you gotta find those openings, and then you can execute. So that's how Grimming works. Now, for the most part, when you are doing high damage, as I was saying earlier, you'll be in worgen form, and when you are just poking, you'll be in human form. Graymane does insane burst damage, so don't worry about like getting kills and stuff, because if you are patient enough, if you poke well and you just look for those squishy in the back line, you can easily hop onto them and take them out like 2 or 3 swipes with this build that I released a video for earlier. So I'm here trying to get some camps. It's obviously level 2 right now, and these camps are like a bit stronger than I am. But I can like get a couple of them down, and then I can back and come back and get the rest. So I just want to see if I'm still recording this. If the recording froze a little bit, it's just because I wanted to see if I was recording. Anyways, here I backed and I'm telling KT to go back to his lane with the tank so he can do damage. We need everybody here. The solo lane is for laner, not for mages and stuff like that. So that's me right there. Poking the back line, just trying to disrupt them a little bit. Garage is in our back line as well. So by attacking Asmo, I'm able to like push them off a little bit. Our team here is not good. I'm not gonna lie, my team it's not that well because we had this KT that had no idea what he was doing, and it was really hard to like tell him what to do because he was just ignoring me. And as you guys can see here, in lower levels, Graymane got insane damage in his worgen form if he have like his passive active. So yeah, that's how I was able to get those 2 kills there, but jumping in the back line. As you guys can see, I poke when I see an opening, I hop onto them and I swipe. And when I'm chasing targets, I switch into my human form just to get that distance off, like that range attack, because sometimes the enemies are like super far away and you have to like go into human form. And so you can land a couple of autos onto them. Anyways, here KT lowered these guys down, and I just jump onto the Ophia there. I was able to burst it down with 1 swipe, and then I hop onto my mount, and then I just move around to make it look as if like everybody is here, but I'm like the only person up here pretty much. Anyways, I get focused. Sonya is like healing off of me. Uh, Marlis got cut. I don't know why. She just could have backed into the brush there, but she didn't do it. Uh, Sonya getting slammed under the wall there and getting killed by KTZ. I mean KT there. I'm super low hit point right now. As you guys can see, my team is like chasing all the way back here, and I'm on the back here. So like this entire team fight, this entire match is gonna be super chaotic. Like Brassix Holder is one of those maps that is like mostly just ARAM most of the time because you have to hold these nodes, Brassix Holder and Dragon Shire. Like those are like ARAM's maps. So yeah, Diablo here is doing pretty well, surviving pretty much and getting slam offs and stuff like that. And where am I? Uh, all right. I try to help my ally here with Leofia there, and we're able to cap that, and now rotate back lane. I mean bot lane, and right off I get a kill here, and Asmo inted he got killed too. I got shoved into the tower there by the garage, and I'm almost dead. But I'm able to like walk back with my human form and just get those autos off on the Sonya there, so we can finish that kill. As you guys can see, most of the time when I see an opening, I'll do cams, and my allies here, he's making like a very risky decision here. But because this is solo queue, I'm gonna have to help him. Because most of the time, like it's not about the decision, it's about the numbers, like the body counts that is there. So by all of us being here, we are kind of like able to do this. And if we were to die together, like nobody will complain, and nobody will like tilt and stuff like that. So that's one of the things you gotta keep in mind. And yeah, so because we went off, the enemies are able to get this cap off, and they're able to capture the final charge of the objective. But we still got a decent amount in here, about 80%. So let's say 85% ish there. We're able to show up in here with the boss coming down this lane. That was actually lucky for us that the boss actually came down this lane. Um, Depending on the angle of the map, like the boss will go on the other side of the lane. So yeah. Alright, so we are here shoving in, and I just went up to do some damage, and a lot of damage here. I took a lot of damage from the Zerg here, and I didn't know Sonya was gonna back. She obviously went for to tap and then come back, so I got caught off guard there. I was trying to get these range Zerglings here. Yeah, she's able to get 2 kills because like I don't think we were expecting her to come back into this, but anyway she did, and we got killed here. Pretty bad decision. I mean, yeah, bad decision there to go in the middle of the Zerg and start attacking it. That was pretty bad, pretty poor decision of me. Um, but yeah, sometimes you are in those. Sometimes you get those moments. So it is what it is. Anyways, I just came back, started doing camps again. Um, when you're playing Graymane, like one of the things that you gotta keep in mind is camps. Like Graymane plus camps equal win. So that's Graymane 101. Like always do your camps. Always. Like I've seen Graymane players that would never like walk to a camp once in a lifetime. Right? Always do your camps, and like if they don't want you to do your camps, like always check your camps and stuff like that. A decent amount of damage going out here. We have a Marlis, and she's buffing me. As you guys can see, I got a stem on me right now, and I was like moving super fast and attacking fast and stuff. And this is one of the combo, one of the comp that worked really well. Marlis and Grammy, Marlis and Vala also work pretty well. You can get those damage off. And our team has a pretty decent burst. As you guys can see here, we have Kitty, we have Marlis here to give me the buff, and then we have Diablo here with the ult and the slams, and then we have Gazlo ultimate as well. So we have a pretty bursty team come here, and that's me just pinging my allies. I ping a lot doing solo queue, and I also text a lot telling my allies what to do. Sometimes I get bored. I mean, sometimes I like tilt and I just don't do this at all, and that's when I actually start losing matches. And sometimes I'll go like I'll lose like 7 games in a row because like I didn't open my mouth to tell people what to do. And that's one of the reasons why I hate solo queue, because like I don't like telling people what to do like every single time. And also like sometimes they actually lash back at you and like they complain and stuff like that, and you still have to talk to them and like tell them what to do and like ping, and you have to like do all of this and do everything right. Like that's like sometimes I just burn out. Like I don't want to do it anymore, and I just play without like doing anything and just follow these guys around, and we just lose matches, right? And sometimes when I do that, I like lose like 7, 10, 15 matches, and I just don't give a crap anymore. Like that's one of the problem with me, why my Smurfs can never claim, because like I just gave up sometimes. All right, here I went and capped the objective. All my allies are doing ARAM. Sonya came here. As you guys know, Sonya has insane damage, but compared to Graymane, like in my working form, I'm just bursting her down. Like I'm just duking her down. Like I don't want to say this word because like YouTube and like maybe kids, little girls, no, little kids might be watching my video. I wanted to say something, but anyways. I just destroy her anyways. As you guys can see here, I'm using the same build I made on my YouTube video previously is the same build I'm using. Right now I have like 13 of my stack. The maximum is 30. And when you die, you lose half of your stack. So that's that. So I'm stacking up little by little. I'm obviously gonna try my best not to lose these stacks. But the risk and the reward is really nice. It's really nice. So again, this build is the build you're gonna find in my previous video where I was on Tomb of the Spider Queen, and this is the peak Graymane build. If you really like Graymane, you should start learning how to use that build, because that's the best build for Graymane. Um, anyways, my team started another A rank fight here. I'm on the node, and we capped it. And Sonya came back for some reason, and she got ganked, and I was able to finish that kill there. Uh, yeah, the Aram wasn't going pretty well, as you guys can see here. Marlis just got killed, and Diablo got slammed into the in the corner here. And there lays his corpse. There lies his corpse. RIP to Diablo. Anyways, I'm here. I'm gonna clear this wave pretty quick, and then I'm gonna rotate. Hopefully, I hope that's what I do. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that anymore because the Zerg is already dead. The Zerg wave. We could have pushed with this, but our healer died and our tank died, so they just cleared this. All right, I wasn't gonna like go into the Zerg wave into like 4 guys without a tank or a healer. I'm telling my allies to set up a gang here in the back line. For some reason, somebody is sneaking around. I caught her off and I got stamped right away. And look at that damage, guys. Look at how much I'm swiping these guys for. Like 50% of their health just disappeared like with 2 swipes. Right? That's how powerful this build is, guys. And I keep saying it because like I don't share stuff. I don't like sharing stuff, but when I share stuff, they are like the most legit stuff ever. And yeah. Anyways, I'm able to get that kill there on the Sonya pretty fast. Just wipe her entire hit point out in like 30 seconds. And that's that for her. So far so good. How many kills do I have now? I have like 13 kills pretty much, and one death. And the death was me walking into a Zerg wave to pretty much kill myself. And look at how much damage I've done so far. And that's just 23 stack, right? Imagine when you max this thing out, bro. Like you will legit be one-shotting people. Like it's just so powerful. Anyways, I'm in here, and also the really nice thing about this buff here is that when you are attacking camps, like it actually slashes for like an AOE each time you swipe somebody. I mean, you swipe the mercenary in a working form. It actually does an AOE damage around it. So like if you are like all decked out and stuff, you'll find yourself like just one shotting like an entire camp pretty much. Like is you can take out camp like really fast if you use this build properly. Anyways, BW is here. I'm trying to like get her. I think she saw me though, and she's able to teleport away. In the back here, we see the boss is pushing it. He's almost there though, and he didn't do anything to that keep. Sonya did some nasty damage to that boss. Oh, nice. Oh, here coming from the off here. After Osmo dunked a little bit, Marley's gonna no KT is gonna go down here because of that. Marley is still walking. Garrosh can toss people up. He does the unstoppable thing. Flip Marley's. He was going for the final flip, but anyways, he didn't do it. Anyways, I don't know where I am right now, but I'm able to like kill that Brightwing in the background. Where am I? Anyways, I don't know where I'm at, guys. All right. Oh yeah. We were actually having problem here. Like nobody was listening. My allies were inting and all that stuff, and I was just telling my allies to listen to me and stuff like that. Um. Anyways, they're gonna shove this wave in. They got the objective because I think we got killed here for some reason, and I think when I attacked that Brightwing, that's when I got killed. And yeah. Anyways, a huge wave of Zerk is gonna come our way, but don't worry though. I have 13 of my stacks. 13 plus 13, think about that, 26. So I lost half my stack in there in that brawl there. Anyways, we're gonna try to clear this wave. Red team is rotating up. Asmodan should actually be with them and not worry about this. I mean, they're gonna lose this keep anyways, but anyways, I mean, this Zerg wave have like a very long way to go, so I feel like this could have getting clear up. Anyways, Asmo gonna stay though, and that Zerg wave is gonna try to shove in here to get his keep. And I'm in the back here, swiping at these things, swiping. Diablo just died, and I'm like erasing these Zerg pretty much, like just erasing them. Yeah. I mean, like you don't have to be good at Graymane to get that trait where like you have to like stack up. But like honestly though, like if you have like 5 of your stack, I think that's like the average that you should be at when you are playing Grammy and you don't know like how to position and all that stuff and how to play safe and all that stuff. Like you should at least have like 5 of your stack up. Like just 5 is enough to like do decent damage to like merc camps and stuff like that. So that's that. Anyways, they got a camp coming here. Was Bruiser camp. I mean, you won't call this Bruiser, but it is what it is. All right, so they're trying to set up a gang here against us, and Diablo coming from the top here. My allies, as you guys can see, my allies are not following. Wait, let's see. All right, Diablo got caught here. Actually, we did follow Diablo. All right, in my opinion, like I thought my allies weren't there, weren't following Diablo, but it just turned out that KT was not there. Right, this is like my first time rewatching this match. But I thought my allies weren't here, but it turns out that our mage was not here. So it wasn't really my allies' fault. It was actually Diablo's fault. For like walking into brushes without like checking it, in my opinion and stuff, or like starting a team fight without like checking how many people are around. So when you are tanking, whenever you are about to like enter places like these, you should always like, especially with Diablo, you should always do your stamp to check those areas, or like allow somebody to like do something like Marlis could have tossed something here to like check and all that stuff like that. So it was really our tank fault, and like pretty much like our bruiser and like people who could have checked the brush not being able to check that. So anyways, when I saw that, I jumped into the back line. I didn't know that Kitty wasn't with us. I think I blame my allies, right there. I blame my allies, like, oh, follow the thing and stuff like that. But it turns out that we didn't have strength in numbers. So Gaslow saying he can stop us. I said no. Um, all right. So as you guys could have seen, though, I mean, as you guys could have, like I said this in my videos earlier about like how to plan. Sometimes like enemies would take objective like this that are very crucial, and instead of you like panicking and like running into them and like fighting them with the objective up, with this boss, for example, like it's okay to like just back up a little bit, let them have some of these, like let them do some damage and stuff, and while you poke at this boss and like try to take it out. Anyway, so huge ultimate here is gonna come from the Gaslo here, and I'm coming in and I'm like swiping, right? As you guys can see, I jump right into the back line, taking out a Graymane. I swipe right into Orphea, taking her out. I swipe into Asmodan, taking him out as well. And then I swipe. Look at that, bro! Like swipe both of them out, right? I just got like 5 kills right there, with the buff, with the stem buff from Morales there. So the boss is pretty much dead. Marley's gonna clear this while I try to cap that objective. And yeah. So right now I'm pinging my allies. I said we should go back lane and try to like push this a little bit. Diablo's gonna be ahead of me here while I head there. And it's doing damage. I'm gonna jump right into this. After I cocktail it, I start swiping. And I'm just killing that for it. I mean that keep like nobody's business. And it's crazy. I want to try to get these camps, just get enough stuff to like feed them with, like just feed them everything, and we're gonna see if they can defend this. Oh my god, I don't think they're gonna be able to defend this, bro. Like that's a lot of stuff going to them. Like that's way too much stuff. Anyways, Morales here healing our Gaslow, topping him off. Now I'm telling my ally to stay behind the Zerg. We don't want to wipe here. I want to end this match. We don't want to wipe here at all. As you guys can see, the fort is, I mean, the keep is pretty healthy, so it can still do some damage and it still have a little bit of duration based on the health. So there's no need to like rush anything. Gaslow is gonna like stun these guys. I'm gonna jump right in there. As you guys can see, like my first target is usually like the healer, the squishiest and stuff, and then I can clear the rest of them off. I think Gareth tried to toss Diablo into the base there, into the fountain area, and there I am swiping, swiper no swiping, and we're able to finish this skill. I mean this match, and blue team wins here, and I was the MVP, guys, with 20 kills and 3 deaths. Um, if this was quick match, I would have gone like 30 whatsoever or something higher than that. Um, Especially if I was playing Zera 2 back in the days when stealth was in nerf. Like I would just kill people left and right. Like man, I still feel bad about like the game right now since stealth got nerfed because like my most loved character actually just went to garbage in my opinion. Like I don't know. Zeratul is very situational now. Um, like you can pick him against squishies and stuff, but nowadays, like once you jump in or once you are trying to go towards these guys, they will just like poke you and take you out of stealth, and like there's no element of surprise and stuff. Like you want to play Zeratul like in brushes and stuff, and it's I mean he's a powerful hero. Don't get me wrong, but it's just too much. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I don't want to make this video any longer than 22 minutes. So yeah, peace out. Bye bye.